Hello, thank you for tuning in. This is a personal reading. This is a new spread that I have created for um, couples or partners, even singles that are dealing with a specific person. So, this is for committed or non committed connections, if that makes sense. So, the personal reading, the question was in regards to a person whom they thought was their twin flame or twin soul, whatever, however you identify with this divine connection. They wanted to know why they feel like it's at an end and why they're choosing to step away, or why they're feeling like it's time now to step away. That was the question. So I've pulled some cards here. So the story will be within this card, which is the Wisdom Tarot cards, or Wisdom Oracle cards. The two cards on each side will be from the Lover's Path Tarot, and that will just be what both of the energies, what are both partners projecting towards each other. Then I pulled an energy oracle card as the overall energy of this current situation. And I pulled the hidden wisdom oracle for the hidden energy of the situation. So we'll start with the story. So the story right now is feeling like there's no harmony, there's no connection, there's nothing to go off of, there's no love there, feeling like it's all a game, that you're just playing chess when it comes to this person and in this love. That is what you're feeling. You're also feeling like maybe this is not for me. You feel very misfortunate. So you see the fortunate cookie there, but you can't really see what it says, but it says nope. The fortune is nope. So you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick always when it comes to love. Like it's just absolutely no chance, not just with this person, but it's like when it comes to love in general, you just feel like it's a game. Um, and it's almost like spirit has orchestrated this situation for you to kind of just get a clue that love is not meant to be a game. It's not a back and forth. It's not strategized. It should just be. Love should just be. um I'm just gonna switch over here. The exchanging gifts, like it should just be, love should just be equally exchanged. Not that you should expect anything back, but it's like the flow of the universe. As you give, just to love, you receive that love back. But it's like you're not getting that, or you're feeling like you're not getting that. So it's not an equal exchange, and it's like spirit is bringing this to your attention, like this is something that you're being made to look at. Like if there's no equal exchange, if this person is not giving back to you, not saying that they have to reciprocate exactly what you give. So just to say you text them good morning and they say or they have to say good morning back. It could just be that they acknowledge you by saying thank you, or you as well, or it's just like efforts being put in. If you're feeling like you're not getting that, then that's what spirit is trying to bring to your attention, so it can end this type of situation, to end this type of cycle in your relationships, because I feel like you're a giver, and it's almost like you just deplete yourself so much of giving to others that it doesn't come back to you. So it's like you're being made to look at these things so that you can clean it up, which is this card, clean it up, 21. So it's like a new beginning of how you're relating to yourself and how you're going to relate to others. So it's like you really need to clean up this situation. You need to do some work on yourself, some healing, and also clean up your perception of how love is supposed to be, and know that love just is. But at the same time, you should never be over over giving, or to the point where you have nothing left for yourself to give. Love is about sharing. It's about offering without expectation. But when you're just giving just to give, and to keep someone around, and to keep someone to love you, and you notice that the same is not being done for you, it's time to reevaluate the situation. So it's time to clean it up. And it's all spirit orchestrating this and feeling like this is like a never ending story. And you feel like you were just back and forth with this person, like it just wouldn't stop. And it's like this hourglass, there's no sand in it because it's like there was nothing, you were waiting for no reason. It's almost like that's how you're perceiving it, like I've waited for no reason. There it was no time running out at all because there was never time in this. It was just like I'm just here wasting my time. The number is 37. So again, this is like spiritual orchestration. We have 3 and 7. So it's like divine intervention with this. Um, it's like you as an earth angel, or you as a soul, as a spirit that came to experience love and to share love. You feel like your soul has left your body. You just feel so depleted is what I'm getting. You feel so lifeless, and that is just never ending. And this is where I'm at. This is where my life is at. This is just what it is how you're perceiving it. But this type of perception or this type of energy, it needs to end, it needs to stop, and spirit is bringing that up to your attention so that you can bring it to rest. And then we have serendipity, which is 18. So there's something that's going to come out of this. There's good that's going to come out of this unexpectedly. There's going to be luck on your side. And it's like a child reaching for their luck, reaching for this clover, but it's like you have to change your perception. It has to be anew. This child represents new beginnings. It also represents blind faith and just trusting that spirit is on your side. And we have 1 and 8. So again, it's that new beginning. And 8 is like abundance and karma. So you're going to get you're going to get your payments that are due to you, if that makes sense. You're going to receive the blessings that are due for your efforts, for your works, for this karmic lesson. And I feel like there's a lot of it's a karmic situation. It's divinely orchestrated, of course. It's a divine connection, but it's more of a karmic thing that you had to learn these lessons. And as you learn the lessons, as you've gone through everything, you're going to receive what's owed to you, what's due to you. You're going to reap what you sow. And 1 and 8 is 9. So it's like it's coming to completion. Like this is coming. This is what is coming to you. It's like unexpected rewards and surprises. So all that you're needing to do, we have breathe 29, is to go within yourself. Like you really have to go within yourself at this time. Really rest, contemplate some things before you move on to the next chapter. And as you do, you'll receive, it's like an awakening, an awakening or epiphanies. It's almost like this is the Hermit card as well in tarot, that going in for introspection and coming out with a new light that's guiding you on your path. You're continuing on this path and you have a new light. And it's not to say that this whole thing was for nothing and that there's no one out there for you and that there's not a divine partner out there for you. It's just that this is all a part of the process. This is all a part of the journey. So you have to continue going. As far as what energy is being projected out between you and the other party, we have the awakening card for the feminine energy. So for you as a feminine energy, the awakening card is the sun card in traditional tarot. So I feel like what you're projecting out is that you have it all together. Like you have it, you know it all, and you've got it all figured out. It's almost like you're projecting that I don't need saving. I'm fine. I'm good where I'm at. My life is pretty much perfect and I have it all figured out. Pretty much. That's what you're putting out to this person, and it may not be the truth. Obviously, it's not the truth because you feel differently, but that's what's being projected out towards the other person. They're perceiving you as she has it all, or the feminine energy, you have it all. What's being projected out with the masculine energy in the situation is the 2 of coins. So it's like they're juggling between some situations. Like I'm getting that to you as well. It seems like they're handling their life pretty well. They're handling their busy life just fine. It could also be that it looks like they're juggling um, their friends, their family life, and their business and their careers, and maybe another woman that they're with, or you're perceiving that maybe that there's someone else in the picture. You're seeing it as they're able to juggle all of these things, and but at the same time they don't have time for you, but they have time for everyone else. Is kind of what I'm seeing. So this is what they're projecting out to you. And it could be that they're projecting that they're juggling two different women or two different lives, and you're kind of just standing on the background watching this. And it appears as if he's able to juggle these two things, but in reality he's not, because one of them are rolling off of his arm. So it's kind of like he's not able to keep it all together, even though that's what it looks like. It's not the truth. um, the overall energy of this is 38, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. So there's an element of healing here, and it's also an element of this whole thing was for you to open your heart to love. Like, you had to deal with this situation and this person. It's like a major contrast. You're always dealing with the short end of the stick, it appears, but it's teaching you more and more that your heart is bigger than you believe it to be, that it has a capacity to expand infinitely and to love whomever, whenever, regardless of what someone's done to you, regardless of the type of person that they are, that you have the capacity to be love and to give love. But also, he's the healing angel. He's here to heal your heart as well, because it's like you feel so empty. You feel very, very empty, that all the pieces of your heart are broken and that it can't be mended. But the broken pieces, it's because it's like it's a cage. Your heart was caged, and it needed to be unleashed and broken open, so that it could be so much more, and that light can shine through and it can expand, if that makes sense. And this is all a karmic debt. This is a part of your karma debt. Your karmic lesson is for you to be able to just love to the greatest capacity of all, regardless if that person loved you back or not, or if they loved you enough, or what you perceive to be enough. Whatever that may be, you have the capacity to love infinitely, because you are an infinite being, and you are a being of light and love. And you're going to be awakened to that. It's going to become so clear, and you're not going to beat yourself up any longer for the love that you've given to this person and to others in your past, not just in romantic relationships, but maybe family members, maybe friends. You feel like people took you for granted, that they took your heart for granted, they played with your heart, and it feels like as if you don't love yourself enough, so you're just giving and giving. But that's not the truth, and you'll see the truth in the situation. The hidden energy of this is the wise woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise, number 21. So the hidden energy of this is that really you're like this wise woman. You're a wise spirit, you're a wise being, and it's like the integrity, like this is not like your soul is not at pity. It's your physical self feels pity upon itself, but really your spiritual self knows the truth. It knows everything, and it's compromised with you so that you can get the lesson. It's like it's kind of, it looks like an Alice in Wonderland depiction, kind of. It's not as colorful, or it doesn't have that psychedelic look, but it has the mushrooms and the rabbit. So it's like the false reality. What you're perceiving is not real, and your spirit knows the truth and reality. It's like you're in a hallucination. You see it as you've been depleted, you've been used, you've been abused. But really, in reality, your spirit knows that this was for your highest good. So it's compromised with you for you to experience the lessons. It's working in communion with you, two in one. So two is like your soul and your physical self were in communionship with each other. It was in partner. It was working with you, and it was helping you to begin something new. This was all a spiritual orchestration, a divine orchestration. So that's the hidden energy. This was a free reading, a personal free reading, and I hope that it resonates for others out there. I will be offering this reading for free with any purchase of any of my readings on my website. Um, so just to make it fair, to give you a full month worth, it'll be available now until August the 8th. So this reading, any purchase of a reading, you'll get this free energy love reading, and you can ask your inquiry about any situation. And again, this is for committed or singles who are dealing with a person, a specific person. And it doesn't have to just be romantic. It could be a friendship, it could be a coworker, it could be a family member, whatever it is. This reading will be available. So I hope that this was helpful, and I send you lots of love. Bye bye.